Hi everyone, I'm here with a tag. This is a tag that actually my really good friend Kirsten started. Her channel is It's Kirsten, and it is the 4 or more tag. And basically you go through your collection and you find products that you have 4 or more of that product, just maybe different shades. And I guess she said it does not count if they were in a set. So if you got like a gift set with 4 lip glosses or 8 lip glosses, that doesn't count. You had to have purchased them like individually. So I was going through my collection and I have a lot, so I'm going to try to show as many as I can, or as many as I can remember. So let's see here. To get started, let's just do nail polishes because it's in my lap here. I only have a couple of them because I have too many nail polishes. So the first that I have 4 or more of are the Color Show Sequence nail polishes. 4 colors I happen to have here is Cocktail Dress, which is a nice kind of silver base with red glitters, if it will focus. I have Gold's Night Out, Rose Bling, and Ruby Rhinestones. So there are some that I have. I have all of them, or most of them. I have 4 or more. Essie, I think I probably have like 40 Essie. I don't know. So here are I just picked 4. Beyond Cozy, She's Pampered, Where's My Chauffeur, or something like that, and Ladylike. So I just grabbed 4. And then I also have 4 or more of the L'Oreal polishes, the Revlon Color Stay polishes, the Revlon Top Speed or something like that. I also have 4 or more Julie G polishes. These are in Butterflies and Rosebuds, Mermaid's Tail, Light It Up, and Pink Tiara. So there's 4 or more of those. I also have 4 or more China Glaze. I don't know, you name it, I have 4 or more of it. Alright, so then I have 4 or more of these NYX lip glosses, and I actually bought a ton of them. I do not like the formula of these at all. The smell is horrible. It's like a cherry smell. Golden Pink, 2 Golden Pinks for some reason, French Kiss, and Salsa. I also have Beige. So I have 4 more of those. I do not care for these formulas, so but I do have 4 or more of them. 4 or more of these Cream Sheen glasses. These are my favorite formula from MAC and their lip glosses. This one is called Astrial, Meteoroic, Star Quality, Call Me Gorgeous, which was from a new limited edition from the Glamour Days. I also have Fashion Scoop and a couple other ones. So I really love these. They're super creamy, not sticky. Love them to pieces. What else do I have? I have 4 or more Tarte blushes. These are all individual. I have, what, 8 here, plus I have my beautiful friend Laura sent me Natural Beauty, so I have all of these, plus I have mini ones too. So I have lots of these Tarte blushes. I have 4 or more MAC blushes. I can't count how many. So I just have a ton of MAC blushes. I will do a whole separate video on that. I have 4 or more Sonia Kashuk blushes. So here are Sonia Kashuk blushes. Love them. They're very pigmented, great drugstore blushes. Highly recommend them. I have 4 or more of the Milani Baked blushes. I have Berry Amore. I have Luminoso, Dulce Pink, and Coralina. So I have 4 or more Milani blushes. 4 or more mineralized skin finishes from MAC. This is Star Wonder. This is Light Year. I have Perfect Topping. I have Porcelain Pink. I also have Lightscapade. I have the Extra Dimension mineralized skin finishes in Superb and Whisper of Guilt. So I really love the MSFs from MAC. They're beautiful and they're amazing highlights. I have 4 Inglot blushes. I have these 2 peachy ones. I don't know the color and I can't pull them out. So I have those, and then I have 2 pink ones. I purchased them separately even though I have them in a palette now. what else do I have 4 or more of? This is just crazy. 4 or more of these Maybelline iStudio quads. I did a look using Cozy Cashmere. I still need to do a look using Smoky Cinnamon, Sea Sprite, and Olive Martini. So I have 4 of those. I also have 4 or more of the little trios from Wet n Wild. Walking on Eggshells, Knock on Wood, Sweet as Candy, Silent Treatment, Don't Steal My Thunder, which is a gray one. I have 4 more of the L'Oreal Infallible. A couple of the colors are Eternal Sunshine, Iced Latte, Perpetual Purple, and Bronzed Taupe. I actually have 4, 8, 9 of them. I have 9 of them. Limited edition quads. This one is in Shop and Drop. I also have Color Added. Call Me Bubbles. I actually have tutorials for all 3 of these. Color 3 and Interior Life. I also have more of NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. Just the ones I happen to grab. Bronze, Iced Mocha, Cashmere, Cottage Cheese, and Rust. I love them all. They're great. And color tattoos, I pretty much have all the shades of them. So these ones just happen to be Barely Beige, Audacious Asphalt, Bad to the Bronze, and Gold Shimmer. Does this count? East End Snob by Rimmel. I have 4 of them, of East End Snob. So there you have it. Super lustrous lipsticks. I have Cherries in the Snow, Cherry Blossom, Fuchsia Fusion, and Wild Orchid. So I have 4 or more of those. Maybelline Color Burst. These are just what are in my fall colors. Fifth Avenue Fuchsia, Make Me Pink, Fuchsia Freesia, and Very Cherry. So there are 4 of those. I have 4 more of the Revlon Lip Butters. I have all of the colors. I have 4 or more of these Just Bit and Kissable Balm Stains. I have all the colors. So however many that is, I have all those. 4 or more of the matte finish of MAC lipsticks. Pink Plaid, which is gorgeous. Quick Sizzle, nice bright pink. Please Me, nice mid-tone light pink. And Russian Red, which is a really nice red. So I have 4 or more of the matte finishes. 4 or more luster finishes. I have Plumful, which is a nice plummy color. I also have Viva Glam 6, I believe. I have Dish It Up, which is a really nice plummy color. And I also have Syrup, which is another nice kind of pink mauve color. Satin finishes. These are just the ones for my fall. I have a bunch of other MAC ones. Love Goddess, which is a beautiful pinky red. Rebel, which is a nice plummy, well, no, it's kind of like a burgundy pink. Runway Red, which is a beautiful red. And Media, which is a deep wine color. So those are all satin finishes. 4 or more amplified, but here's just 2 of them. Dark Side and Blankety. I also have 4 or more of the, which one are these ones? Frosts. This one just happens to be Angel and La Femme. And I have 4 or more, I don't want to go through my whole collection to find these. 4 or more of the Cream Sheens. Here's Hot Gossip and here's Hang Up. And Hang Up is a nice deep wine red color as well. So I know that I have 4 or more of those. I also have, these are 3 honorable mentions. These are the Pro Longwear lipsticks. I have Unlimited, Red Dwarf, and Pro Long. So those are really great too. So I would highly recommend, if you haven't checked out the Pro Longwear, you should, because they're amazing. I have a whole video that I just did on these. So a couple of the colors: Ophelia, Queen, Pageant, Demure, Strumpet, and Anime. Of the Too Faced palettes, I have Romantic Eye, I have Summer Eye, I have Matte Eye, Natural Eye, Natural at Night, and Naked Eye. So, and I also have Smoky Eye, but I don't like that Smoky Eye one, so I'm actually going to be selling it in a blog sale. Oh, shiatsu. So I do have 4 or more of the Too Faced palettes. I also have 4 or more Urban Decay palettes. I have the Vice palette, both of the Naked palettes. Sorry, I'm just looking at them over here. this palette, the smoked palette, and then I had the Book of Shadows that I did Stella palettes, but I sold one. In the Moment, In the Know, and Natural Eyes. I used to have In the Garden, but I sold that in a vlog sale. 4 or more MAC shadows. I have 4 or more Makeup Geek shadows. These are all Makeup Geek shadows. Yes, I will do a video on them. More Smashbox palettes. This is the Smashbox Masterclass. I have, this was the Smashbox Shades of Fame. I just pulled all of them out. It's this whole row here is the Shades of Fame palette. And then I have the Smashbox Muse and Smashbox Icon palette. More Inglot eyeshadows. These were bought individually even though they're in a palette. The Balm palettes, I have 2 Shady Lady palettes I depotted. I have the Nude Tude palette, and then I also have Meat Matte. So that is the 4 or more tag. Thank you, Kirsten, for tagging me. I will link some people down below that I tag, and it's kind of fun to go through and see what products you have 4 or more of. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! It's not super liquidy, but it is kind of like a moussey texture almost. So I just kind of